Buddy, welcome back to another episode of Coach's Car Ride, and on today's episode we're going to look at running economy and your type of footwear. Okay, so welcome back everyone. As I mentioned, we're talking about running today, and we're looking at 3 different types of footwear and how that can impact your running economy. First, the 3 types of footwear we're going to be looking at are barefoot, so no footwear. Second type, we're looking at those the minimal footwear, like your Vibram 5 Fingers and those types of shoes. And then third, we're looking at your kind of traditional Nike cushioned running shoes. So, but first, running economy, for those of you who don't know what it is, I will give you a brief summary. I have it in the description down below if you want a more detailed definition of running economy. Essentially, what I want to emphasize is that it is not just biomechanical, it is not just how well you move, but it's also physiological, and it's how well your bodies use your different energy systems. Yeah, that's pretty much the quick definition of that. So to today's episode, what does footwear have to do with all that? Because if running economy isn't just biomechanical, it's also physiological. What does our footwear have to do? So running is a tough subject to study because it's very individualized, just like strength conditioning and a whole bunch of other stuff. So it's very difficult to get a large number of people together and say conclusively that this is best for everyone. So this study that I'm citing is from the March 2017 issue of the Journal of Strength and Conditioning Research. And they looked at exactly this question: how does barefoot, minimal, or traditional or normal shoe impact your running economy? And essentially, what they found that other studies have as well is that it didn't really matter. It all depended on your preference. What did you prefer to run in? And that was best for your running economy. They did say, though, switching between running shoes, types of running shoes. So if you're if you normally run in a Nike shoe, which is lightly cushioned, and then you want to switch to barefoot running, your stride length and number of strides will decrease. And also it has a negative impact on your running economy. So switching between different types, barefoot, minimal, or traditional, has a negative impact on running economy, but based on your preference within the type of shoe, it didn't really matter. So if you're a barefoot runner and you run barefoot, compared to someone who is a minimalist running shoe and that's what they prefer, their running economies didn't really change much depending on the type of shoe. When it did change was when we were looking at people who typically ran in one type of shoe would switch to another, then they would see a decrease in running economy. That said, numerous other studies have found that the weight of your shoe also impacts your running economy. Essentially, there was no difference between barefoot and up to a 350 gram running shoe. Anything over 350 grams is seen to have a negative impact on running economy and performance. But anything other than that, it didn't really matter. So that's it today. I'm not going to talk about too much injury in terms of barefoot running and all that and that sort of stuff. Just strictly running economy today. Well, hopefully you learned something. If you did, I'd really appreciate it if you click that like button. And also you can comment with any questions you may have. And if you liked it and you think others would benefit from it, don't forget to click that share button over there. So that's it.